What's up, guys? We're here at CCNN Studios, here at the Miller Experience, where we have up close and personal conversation with people that I admire, fixtures in the game, people that's doing big and awesome things in the community. And this king is definitely one of them. But before I introduce him, you guys go to the refrigerator, get you a snack, get you a glass of water or something, and relax while I go pay some bills. Alright guys, here at the Miller Experience, we got the coach, the trainer, the owner, entrepreneur, CEO of 180 Boxing and Fitness, my boy Gabe Blackwell. What's up, man?
What's going on, man?
What's up, man? Good to see you. Glad you can make it, man. Too. Long time coming.
Yes, sir.
How you been doing?
I'm doing well. Doing well. Just working a lot right now, but everything's going well.
That's what's up. Well, I know you're you're doing big things here, man. And man, I'm gonna give you your props right now for it. Give you your flowers while you're here. I appreciate you bringing boxing to the city of Manning. Since I was living here, man, we never had anything like this. You know what I'm saying? All we had was just regular gyms. So, you know, I'm a big fight fan. I ain't even want to fight. I don't want to fight. Not gonna lie to you, I don't want to do that. But I like the training aspect of boxing, and it brings something different to our community, man. So, from me to the city of Manning, we thank you, man. Appreciate it.
All right, man.
Thank you, man. But I want to ask you, man. Let's start from the beginning, man. Like, I know you're a fighter. So let's start from where you grew up, where you come from, man. What made you get into boxing?
All right. I'm originally from New Haven, Connecticut. When I was younger in the 80s, my brother, Russell, he started boxing. And I used to go to the gym, I used to watch him train and stuff, and I was kind of interested in him. And then he stopped boxing for a little while, and then the gym moved around the corner to my house. And so one day I saw kids in the community just running around with boxing gloves. So I was like, where are y'all doing this at? So he told me that Ring 1 was around the corner. That's the name of the boxing gym. And so I went there, saw the coach, and I was like, I want to start training. So he told me, he was like, okay, come back in a month. I came back the next day, and I just started hitting the bag and stuff. And then he's like, didn't I tell you to come back in a month? And I was like, yeah. And then he was like, he's like, okay, you can stay.
Yeah.
So I stayed, started training. It was tough, but I kept with it and trained for about 6 to 8 months. Had my first fight, stopped the kid probably like in 20 seconds. Kind of like a little bit like, but not exact.
Yeah.
But that's where it all started.
Yeah, okay. That's what's up, man. So how old were you again during that time?
I was probably 12.
Yeah. Boxing was the only sport that you played? You never played football, basketball, anything?
I played basketball, football, and boxing.
Okay. So what made you move here? I know me was talking. You said you moved here to Manning in 2002. What made you come to Manning?
Well, my mother and father, they're originally from Manning, and they moved back here like in 2000. And then during the time I was going to school my mom kept telling me I need to come down there, I need to go to college down here and stuff. So I was like, why not? So I moved down here in 2002, and then started going to school. I started going to school at Central Carolina Technical College, and then I was like, man, I need some money. I was like, well, I always wanted to be a police officer, and so I just went ahead and signed up for it.
Okay. So you started off wearing something?
Yeah.
How long you worked with something? Something police department or something sheriff?
Something police department. I started there in 05, and I was there until 2011. Then I transferred over to Clarendon County.
Yeah, that's when I met you around that time. And then during that point, you decided to work as a resource officer after that because you said open up your gym, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
It had the best schedule,
Yeah.
and then plus you know, I'll be working with kids anyway, so and then I got my kids in school, so it was just a win-win situation.
So what made you want to bring about to gym to manage? Did you see any, like, I see you got a couple fighters here, but did you see any potential? Obviously, I seen these guys train. They hell of a fighters, man. So you met them before, or you had no idea? It's just something you wanted to bring?
It was something I wanted to bring. Actually, I was always up in the gym in the sheriff office training.
Yeah.
And then Sean Bradley, he saw me training, and then he was like,
shout out Sean.
Yeah, shout out to Sean.
Yeah.
And then he was like, yo, can you train me? So I'm up there training him, you know, how to box and stuff. We going over the basics and stuff. And then, you know, and then he asked me to spar him.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but I remember what he talking about. I remember Sean came in the office looking all jacked up, man. I was like Smokey off Friday, like, damn, you got nothing. I said, who did that to you? He said, man, Gabe, I'm been training Gabe. I'm like, man, I ain't looking that cat, man. But go ahead, man. I ain't mean to cut you off. I just thought about it when you said it.
So me and Sean, we trained him, got him sparring, and then he was actually becoming, you know, very good.
Yeah.
And then we went around the other gyms, and like he ran through them.
Yeah.
And
Sean?
Yeah.
I remember he was saying that, man.
Yo, Sean got some hands,
okay.
for real. And then, you know, he was always telling me, he's like, man, you need to open up a gym. You need to open up a gym. But at that time, I was still like, I don't think so. And then I was kind of doubting myself. And then I was like, well, if I could get him going, I was like, well, if I could get some kids going and I could train them and they could get right. And I was like, then I believe I could do it. So then I started training my kids, and then there's a couple of other kids from the sheriff office I was training. And then, you know, they were starting to improve. I was seeing little improvement. And so I was like, you know what, I think I could be a coach. And then, you know, look for a building. And then
2018. Man, that's an epic night in the city of Atlanta, man. 180 Smoke. My grandfather's still talking about that to this day, man. And when we gonna get another one?
Well, we're gonna get another one in November. We was gonna have one June, but since all this going on, we're gonna bring it back to November.
Okay. And your fighters gonna be in?
Oh yeah. We're probably gonna have about 5 to 7 fighters in that show.
You know, earlier today we talked to 3 of your fighters, man. They had some interesting things to say about what got them into fighting. And you know, later on we're gonna roll that tape with the conversation we had with them.
All right.
But you know, guys, right now, go ahead, go to your refrigerator, get something to eat, glass of water. You ain't going nowhere. Corona got you. Gotta pay some bills. I'll holler at you. Gabe, we're here with 3 of your fighters. I want these guys to introduce themselves. Let me start from left to right.
Darius Parson.
Deshaun Sankler.
DeAndre Candy.
All right. Darius, we're going to start with you, buddy. So how old are you? How long you been fighting 180?
I'm 15. I'm currently been fighting 180 for a month.
For a month?
Yes, sir.
Now, you always want to be a fighter, or just something you just wanted to try it out and you end up loving it, or?
It was something that I always wanted to do as a child because I remember watching Floyd Mayweather, Pacquiao on TV and it. And I got interested in the fighting. So one day I came down to the gym for Officer Blackwell, as me and my cousin. We came down there together. So I just wanted to see what it was like, and I started enjoying it. So he told us that we needed to come back. He gave us these little cards, never forget, about 2 years ago. And I told him I was gonna come back, no matter what, I was gonna come back. And then my mother, she decided to let me go. When she let me go, I just started enjoying it.
Okay. So what's your weight class? So fighting?
heavyweight.
Heavyweight?
Yes, sir.
What's your goal?
My goal is if God let me see the day I want to become a professional fighter.
Okay. You can do it, man. Just focus, man. Work hard, just focus. What about you, Deshaun? How old are you?
27.
How long? 27? How long you was boxing?
3 years.
3 years? From 180 or all together?
180.
How about all together before 180?
180.
Just 180 ever since then? Okay. So what's your goal?
Oh man, my goal is to turn pro, and just go deeper than that, be the champion.
How many fights you got on your belt so far? I seen you out there, man.
That's 6.
That's 6?
Mm-hmm.
What's your record?
That's like 2 and 4 right
2
now.
and 4? Okay. Good, man. So what weight class?
Light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight?
Mm-hmm.
How about you, young man? How old are you?
I'm 16 years old.
How long you been fighting?
I've been fighting for 3 years now.
From 180 or all together?
I'm with just 180.
180?
Sure.
What's weight class?
I'm middleweight.
Middleweight?
Yes, sir.
What's your goal?
Go to the Olympics. Yeah, at the Olympics, go pro. And that's really it.
Okay.
Go pro.
Okay. You can do it, man, guys. Look, I seen y'all in the gym, man. Well, I seen y'all too. I haven't seen this young man yet, but he look like he got a little fight in him, got a little heart in him. Good luck to you. Good luck to all 3 of y'all, man. My prayers be with y'all. I know the journey's hard, but it's worth it. Y'all got a great coach right behind you, okay?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna start with you, man, because we're gonna start. How do you balance out with school, girls? I know you got girls, man. You're 15 years old, man. You're not gonna tell me nothing else. I've been there. Girls, athletics. How do you balance everything out?
Well, I mainly balance everything out by I realized that I wanted to pursue my dream, and I had to let some of my people go. Because my grandfather actually recently passed away, but he always had to tell me that I had to watch the crowd I hang around. That it was a bad crowd, and I started getting adjusted to doing bad things.
Okay.
So I had to let them go. And doing that, I seen things, doors start opening up for me. I just started getting better at things, and then more doors, opportunities start opening up for me. So I'm glad I let that crowd go.
Okay. How about the school aspect?
School aspect is I have a very bad attitude problem. So why? Because like I just can't let nobody talk to me type thing.
You know you gotta get rid of that, right?
Yes, sir. So
Especially in this sport here, man. You gotta be disciplined.
yes, sir. So yeah. So that's when I first came here, I realized it. My friend DeAndre, he asked me one of my boxers for to learn how to fight in the street or just to box. And I had to kind of think on that question. Like, what am I really boxing for? So when I started thinking about it, I was boxing for both. But then I learned that I can't do both. Because if I do both, the only thing gonna lead to is the graveyard to jail. So what I did is just I talked to the coach about it a little bit, and I started disciplining my own self. And I learned since then that I just want to go professional in boxing.
Yeah, man. Just hold on, man. Just like I said, Gabe is a good guy. He leads you the right way. Just hold off on that anger, man. Because this is a disciplined sport. You can't let every little thing get to you, okay?
Yes.
You just can't, man. Boxing's a good sport for you, to hold on to your discipline. It has you focus on one goal. You just blank out all the BS going on in your life, man. Everybody gonna try it, okay? That's part of life. Everybody gonna try it. But you gotta be strong enough to know, like, not this. You understand?
Yes, sir.
What about girls?
Girls really,
Like when you training, they blowing up your phone and you answering, or what's up?
if somebody texts me while I'm training, I'm not gonna respond.
Somebody like who? I'm putting you on the spot.
Like my best friend or either
Your best friend.
or either my ex-girlfriend. Like,
Your ex-girlfriend still text you for.
no,
I'm messing with you. I ain't gonna put you out there. I'm messing with you, man. But okay, how about you, D? How you grown? You the OG out the group besides me and Gabe. You the OG out the group. So how do you balance? You work?
Yeah, I work. Mm-hmm.
How do you balance work, relationship, and boxing?
To be honest, it be some days, man, I work like crazy. It be tough, and sometimes.
What you do? I ain't even cut you off. What you do?
I'm a schedule coordinator at Ashley Furniture.
Okay.
And sometimes I be lifting late, man, furniture. I be on delivery also. And sometimes I be mentally drained. Like, man, that's the ass. I get to the gym. So I just gotta
it's got to be a drive. I got to just push myself. You know, this is something I really want. No matter if I'm tired or about to pass out, I got to keep pushing. So I don't let that stop me or nothing like that. And, you know, my girlfriend, you know, she's understanding. You know, one point in time, it's like, she was like, either bossing on me, you know, so then she could understand it because it's something new. And, you know, but she really supported me because she used to be so scared of me getting hurt. I said, man, it's something I love. I mean, you know, the outcome can be. But, you know, she fully supported me with that. But, you know,
that's a good thing when your significant other support you on your passion, man. That's really the key, man. If you don't have nobody to support you with that, man, you're going to go downhill, man.
So no matter what, she's kind of behind me 10 toes down with it. And, you know, mentally driving, you know, afterwards and stuff like that, I still push myself no matter what.
So how about you, D? What's up with you, school, training, and girls?
School, you know, I'm doing good in school and stuff like that. You know, it could be tough and stuff like that. Teachers, they expect a lot. So, you know, I just do my work. So I can, you know, lay down and chill or stuff like that. But school is tough. You know,
is it tough involving with your trainer or just tough? Period?
That too, you know, train a lot, you know, get tired. And sometimes I get home, I don't even eat, I just shower and go to bed because I'll be tired and stuff like that. Cause, you know, coach.
You have to train?
Sometimes I don't because I'll be tired, you know. Coach be putting us through hard workouts, you know. It all pays off at the end, though.
No, I didn't mean to cut you off. Now, how does that work, Gabe? Because in bodybuilding, after we train, we got to eat. That's the mandatory. Feed our muscles that we done broke down in the gym. Is that a good thing he don't eat after he train, or?
No, I would say eat something. I would never suggest someone not to eat after working out.
Eat some blueberries or something.
But you know, it been days like that. I've worked out so hard, so tired, I just went to bed.
Okay.
So it does happen.
Okay. Yeah, Gabe, not only you a trainer, you also mentor these young men. What is it like not only training, but also being a mentor, a big brother to them?
It's the best part of it for me, because like 3 years ago, he's a totally different person from then. You know, all we do at 180 boxing, we reinforce what the parents are doing at home. So we come here, you know, we talk about a lot of different things. Talk about politics, talk about girls, talk about, you know, jobs, and talk about best type of jobs to get. Talk about college. So it's actually one of the best things that I really love about 180 and what we're doing there.
Actually, another question, like, how does faith works in the training aspect, just your everyday life? With all four of you guys, how does faith come about in your training, life, anything?
Faith come about, so what happened was, like a long time ago, I wanted to know, I wasn't seeing any results, but you know, coach told me, you know, it don't come overnight. You know, you gotta keep working and stuff like that. And I didn't see any results of me losing weight. So, you know, I wanted to, you know, give up and quit, stuff like that. But, you know, it's like God, you know, God came to me and talked to me and stuff like that. So after, you know, a couple of days thinking about it, I came back in the gym. I was like, I can never do that again, you know, leave the gym and stuff like that, just because I wasn't seeing results. And I don't know, it's like I just had to work a little harder. The more I work and the harder I work, and now I lost all the weight and stuff like that. So.
Oh, you smiling, man. What about you, Gabe?
It plays a big role. Definitely when I was really actively competing, at times before I go in the ring, I'll say a prayer. You know, I pray to my Lord Jesus Christ. Walking down to the ring, and then when I got in the ring, I'll say a quick prayer before the bell ring for us to go. And then even now, when you know, when things get difficult and you know, have to do new things, you know, I'll say a prayer, you know, and then we'll just go forward from there.
How about you?
It was at one point in time when you know, I couldn't play basketball no more, football no more, and I actually torn a meniscus in both of my knees. And And so I was like, man, I gotta get in sports, you know. And at a point in time, you know, I was working, I didn't like my job too much, so I got a new job. You know, that was a blessing also. And the last thing I said, I want to box. You know, that was my last option I want to do. My cousin Earl, he texted me and said, yo, my good buddy of mine, you know, he opened up Jimmy Manning. And I was like, man, I prayed for it and it came to me, so I was like, you know, this is something, he answered me, so I gotta take it. So I hit him up the same day, hit Coach up, and I was like, yo, you opening day? He's like, yeah, I'm open, you know, you come through any time. So I said, I'm coming tomorrow. So something just told me, say, no, you asked for it, you need to go now. So I guess that was a sign right there, you know, God telling me. And I said, man, I just pulled my clothes, packed my bag, and I went straight to the gym. And that same day, from day one, I just trained hard. And I said to ask myself, I'm like, man, if this ain't a blessing, I don't know what it is, you know, because it was kind of emotional because this was something I wanted to do so bad. And since then on, I pushed myself, man. It was a true blessing.
About you?
My faith hasn't really started to run. I'll say in the month of December, it was my birthday when I felt like I lost everything because my family had death in my family, and then my father, he went to jail. He got out, thank God. So I lost all my faith. It's like I felt like there was nothing else good was gonna come. So I was battling that, and because my grandfather practically raised me, so I was battling emotional. Then school, work, I gotta worry about this. Then it was on my birthday when it actually happened. So I've been battling emotional pain and stress. So, and then I just been like, I said, Ma, I gotta release my stress out of me. So I said, I gotta go somewhere. And then that's when I started going to him. Then that's when the good stuff started happening. I feel like I was regaining a whole new year. I was becoming very grateful. So after I went to him, it's just like, I thank God every day because it feel like I got to a whole other level. Now I accept the fact that I got death in my family. Now I accept the fact of everything. And I thank God because I ain't even laid out of class.
Well, before we go, I want to ask the two youngest, what are you guys' academic goals besides athletic? What grade are you in?
I'm ninth.
Ninth? Y'all plan, y'all got 3 years down, but I don't know if you're thinking about this or not, but y'all plan on going to college?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm planning on going to college.
You plan on going? How about you?
Yes, sir. College. For my scholarship and all regular college.
You know, you guys know what y'all want to major in?
Me, I want to major in, I would go for culture and music.
So physical education.
Yes, sir.
Good. How about you?
Diesel engineering,
The reason why I asked you that because, you know, not saying you guys not gonna make it, I got all the faith in you, but you wanna make sure you got the educational background also. You understand? How about you, big man?
Man,
You think about going back to school anytime, or you graduated from college or anything?
I was supposed to go to college, but then it was like depression about the whole torn meniscus, you know, my knees. So
What school?
I want to go to USC and they sent me scholarship, so whatever.
You play what, football or just
Basketball.
Basketball?
Mm-hmm. And but in the future, I'm gonna open up some business. You know, open up a trucking company. You know, do a lot of investment there. And just any more doors that can open, I would just take full credit of and just do it.
There you go. Well, guys, you got anything here?
Yeah, I got a good feeling that Andre's gonna be a coach.
I can see that. I can see that.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see that.
He works very well with the younger fighters and stuff, and a lot of fighters look up to him.
Yeah.
So I could definitely see him open up a boxing gym, man.
Well, guys, that's the end of the Miller Experience. With you guys introduce yourself.
Gary Sparson.
Deshaun.
Yeah, Andrew.
Smiling. And Gabe Blackwell, man. Gabe, we just got finished talking to your guys, man. Awesome interview, man. I got a question for you. What's your goal with 180 boxing? Like, what do you see in the future with 180 boxing?
My ultimate goal is to send one of our fighters, send one of our fighters to the Olympics.
Okay.
In 2024.
Okay. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Like, are you trying to expand the brand or just have a base here in Manning, or
It all
I can see things with it, man.
yeah.
I can see things with it, man.
Yeah, it all depends. We will be expanding because the place that we got now and the amount of people that we have now, we need more space, especially when everybody's in there at once. So we will be expanding in a couple of years. But right now, the ultimate goal is to get somebody ready for the Olympics.
You say you want one of your guys to be in the 2024 Olympics. Like, what's behind that? What's the passion that drives that?
In 2004, I was trying to go to the Olympics, and obviously I didn't make it. And that would be like the ultimate high for me, for one of my guys to actually make it to the Olympics.
What happened? What's the reason you didn't make it?
The reason why I didn't make it, I lost.
I
lost.
Yeah.
I went to the Eastern Trials, and I lost by decision.
Wow. Let me ask you this. This is something I want to ask you. You ever thought of, well, I don't know if it's too late or not, but you ever thought about going pro, or at one point were you about to go pro? If you had went to the Olympics, would that be your next step to going pro in boxing? Cause man, I seen you fight, man.
It's a funny story about that. Well, not even funny. Nobody ever approached me about turning professional, and then once 2005 hit, I didn't make it. I was like, man, I need to get a job. So I went ahead and joined the police department.
Yeah.
But I'm still training now. I never stopped training, and I'm actually better now than where I was in the past.
Gotcha.
So we may have some things in the works. I've been talking to a couple of promoters, and there's some people that's still interested in me competing, and so we may have that this year.
Okay. I'm gonna tell you guys something, man. I train. Look, like I said, it's my office. I'm not doing any competing this year in bodybuilding. So I decided to do something different with my cardio, because I always do treadmills or lift the core. That stuff get boring. So I hit this man up and want to train, right? Boxing training is no joke. You think you is shit. Man, that is no joke, man. Just jump roping, man. Jesus, I mean, come on. That's the basics. That's stuff you do when you was little. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's no joke. So like I said, man, I don't underestimate no fighter, no anybody that's in the athletic game, anything but MMA, boxing. Man, I got much respect for you guys, man, because it's totally different from my football training and bodybuilding training, man. So much love to you, man. I'll be back next month when you can open back up again. I ain't forget about you, but hey, man, it's time for the firing squad. Firing squad is where I shoot from the hip, ask personal but a little lighthearted questions. There you go. You ready, man? You a fighter? You can handle it. My first one is from Italian philosopher Nico Machiavelli. He stated, leaders have to is described as being loved or feared. So in that thought, what would you rather be, loved or feared?
Love. I pick love because if it's fear, that I inspire them to destroy me. I'd rather inspire them to do something positive, do something well. So I pick love.
And that, what do you fear?
What do I fear? Actually, I like fear. It
sound like me.
It keeps you alive.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't take this out of context, but I don't feel alive unless I'm afraid of something.
I understand that. It's like we both in law enforcement, so a regular traffic routine. If an officer tell you he ain't scared, then he either dumb or he a liar.
Yeah.
Because you got to walk up to that car, knowing it might possibly be the last time you might see your loved ones, man.
Yeah.
So you got to be on all P's and Q's. So that's fear.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. I'm with you on that. All right, little lighthearted questions, man. What's your favorite movie? Your favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time? I would say I'll say Juice.
I thought you were gonna say Rocky. Or maybe Creed or something. I'm with you
No,
on that Juice, man.
Juice.
Hey, I got another question. This is from my boy Caddy. He wanna know, and I wanna know too, man. How was it filming a Money Train? And how was it filming White Men Can't Jump?
It wasn't good at all. They didn't pay much.
The little Wesley Snipes jokes we always pick at him about, man. What's the best piece of advice you ever got?
Best piece of advice. Best piece of advice. That's a hard question. I've received a lot.
Take your time, man. Take your time.
Probably well, I was talking to this one lady, call her Queen B. She was one of my boxing coaches, and she came to the gym, and you know, I was telling her about you know, some of the troubles I was having and stuff like that. And then I guess she saw that I was kind of getting down on myself, and then she just told me, she was like, look, she was like, don't worry about that. She's like, you can't make mistakes because it's all new to you. You're like, you're making no mistakes. And then when she told me that, it kind of took that burden off my back.
Yeah.
Since you know, I'm new to it, you know, going through new problems.
Mm-hmm.
Have to make solutions on a drop of a dime and stuff like that. So that was probably the best advice I received.
Okay. What's the worst?
The worst advice.
We all got some bad advice, man.
Yeah, I know.
From the homeboys, you know, locker rooms. You don't play sports. I'm sure you got some bad advice in the locker room or something. We all got some bad advice sometime in our life.
Bad advice. I would probably say that one time when I had to fight, and one of the guys they wanted to go out drinking.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went out with them, and then I had like a little drink, but that thing threw me off.
Yeah. You lightweight?
Yeah.
So I'm
a lightweight. I don't be drinking like that.
Besides your kids and your girl, man, what's your most prized possession?
Most prized possession? I'll say 180 boxing.
I understand. That's how I feel about this and trains at all university.
Mm-hmm.
You on the island. There's only 3 things you can take. What is it?
My running shoes. I love to run.
You can get some good cardio on that island, man.
Second will be probably a heavy bag.
Okay.
Third, probably some boxing gloves.
Man, I know this yours, man, but you ain't gonna take your girl, you ain't gonna take no music, no phone or nothing with you.
You know, when you know, she probably gonna smack me in my head after
you know she's gonna see this.
but it's crazy. Like when I work out, I don't need no music. I don't need nothing. I just love to hear my feet hitting the ground. I just love to hear my fist punching the bag.
What's your top 5 fighters of all time, dead or alive?
Dead or alive: Jack Johnson, Floyd Mayweather, George Foreman, Tyson, and Salvador Sanchez.
Okay. No Ali? I know Ali's typical. That's like saying Jay-Z on the top 5. Jay-Z, Biggie, and Pop. That's like the typical. I got you.
Ali, he's already it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, you know, like Jordan and stuff.
Yeah,
It's like you the Ali of boxing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I can understand. I get it.
So,
last question, man. When it's all said and done and it's over with, how do you want your legacy to be described in one word? Gabriel Blackwell. I'm gonna call you with your mama name.
One word.
Yeah.
Karen.
Karen. Okay. Let people know how they can get in contact with you, man. Your Facebook, Instagram, you got a Twitter.
You can contact me on Facebook, 180 Boxing and Fitness. Contact me through Instagram, same thing, 180 Boxing and Fitness. Or you can give me a call, 803-825-1458.
I appreciate you coming, bro. 180 Boxing and Fitness, man. Go check this man out. This is the Miller Experience, Train So Hard University. I'm your host, Ernest Miller. I'll see y'all on the next one.